Did you catch the latest buzz about BYD? The Chinese carmaker rocked the Shanghai Auto Show last year with their slick $11,000 all-electric Seagull city car. And guess what? They're taking that show on the road to Europe now. Let's get into it. Rev up your engines, folks, because BYD's European journey is picking up speed. In a move that's got car fans buzzing, BYD isn't content with just one factory in Europe. They're eyeing up a potential second one, and it could be hitting the scene as early as next year. Talk about accelerating their game plan. Remember when BYD dropped the bombshell about their first European car assembly plant landing in Szeged, Hungary? Michael Hsu, the brains behind BYD's European strategy, let the cat out of the bag at a recent Financial Times Future of the Car conference in London. He didn't hold back, laying out BYD's ambitious blueprint for expansion. And let's just say, it's got the industry buzzing with excitement. But that's not all. BYD's got another ace up their sleeve. As a part of their master plan to conquer the European market, they're giving their beloved Seagull a makeover. A European version of the Seagull cruising down the streets, turning heads and raising eyebrows. It's the stuff car dreams are made of. Back in China, the Seagull is the poster child for affordability, being the smallest and most pocket-friendly EV in BYD's lineup. With a price tag of less than $10,000, it's like a steal on wheels. Sporting options of a 30.08 kilowatt-hour or 38.88 kilowatt-hour battery packs and powered by a single electric motor delivering 74 horsepower and 100 pound-feet of torque, this featherweight packs a punch on the road. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Michael Hsu spilled the beans on the European version of the Seagull, hinting that it'll fly into the scene with a price tag of less than 20,000 pounds, roughly translating to around $21,500 US. But he's keeping mum on how it'll differ from its Chinese counterpart. Talk about keeping us on the edge of our seats. BYD might be the new kid on the block in Europe, but they're not ones to shy away from setting their sights high. Strap in, because their ambitions are reaching for the stars. According to Michael Hsu, BYD is eyeing the coveted title of leading EV maker in Europe by the year 2030. And guess what? They're not just talking the talk, they're gearing up to walk the walk. How, you ask? Well, Hsu said that a second factory could be in the works, and let's just say it's a game changer. BYD's Hungarian assembly plant already has the capacity to churn out a whopping 200,000 vehicles annually. Impressive, right? But if they're serious about dominating the European market, they need more than that. Cue the anticipation as we wait to see where this second plant might pop up. The suspension is killing us. While the exact location of BYD's next European venture remains a mystery, one thing's for sure, they're not holding back when it comes to making their mark on the continent. Timing is everything, and BYD's European aspirations couldn't have been announced at a more opportune moment. As Chinese President Xi Jinping embarked on his first European tour in 5 years, Michael Hsu dropped the bombshell about BYD's ambitious plans, adding an extra layer of significance to the occasion, according to Reuters. So, why Hungary? Well, it seems Prime Minister Viktor Orban's courtship paid off. After months of wooing from the Hungarian government, BYD decided to make Hungary the home of its inaugural car factory in Europe. But here's where it gets interesting. While Hungary has pledged subsidies to BYD, the details remain shrouded in secrecy until the European Commission gives its stamp of approval. It's like a high-stakes game of diplomatic chess, with BYD strategically positioning itself in the heart of Europe, while political heavyweights make their moves. And while the subsidies hang in the balance, one thing's for sure. BYD's entrance to the European market is shaping up to be a true game changer. The buzz from the Shanghai Auto Show echoed around the globe, showcasing a dazzling array of new electric vehicles and plug-in hybrids in all shapes and sizes. But amidst the glitz and glamour, it was the humble yet mighty BYD Seagull that stole the spotlight, even catching the attention of us Europeans from afar. What's got everyone talking? Well, for starters, this little electric wonder comes with a price tag that's music to the ears. starting locally from just $11,300. But wait, there's more. Rumor has it that the Seagull might pack some revolutionary battery options under the hood. From BYD's cutting-edge lithium iron phosphate blade to the intriguing possibility of a sodium-ion battery, there's no shortage of excitement surrounding this compact powerhouse. But why all the fuss about a sodium-ion battery, you ask? Well, word on the street is that they're not only safer, with a reduced risk of fires, but they're also a more cost-effective alternative, tapping into abundant sodium reserves rather than relying on scarce lithium. And while the Seagull gears up to make its mark on the European scene, the timing couldn't be more perfect. With the European market for electric vehicles hitting turbo mode over the last 5 years, according to Schmidt Automotive Research, the future looks electrifying. Sales in Western Europe have surged, skyrocketing from a market share of 2.5% in 2019 to an estimated 15% by the end of this year, accounting for a staggering 1.6 million sedans and SUVs. The surge in electric vehicle sales across Europe hasn't happened by chance. It's been fueled by a perfect storm of government subsidies, EU regulations, and the enthusiastic embrace of well-heeled early adopters. But as the dust settles, it's becoming clear that this rapid progress has created an unbalanced market. Sure, the options are plentiful, but affordability, that's a whole different ballgame. With prices starting around $25,000 after tax, but realistically hovering more in the range of $35,000 to $40,000, the average wage earner is left out in the cold. And it's not just any ordinary cold. It's the chill of exclusion from a market that once catered to their needs. Remember the days of the affordable rides like the Ford Ka, the Citroën C1, the Peugeot 108, the Seat Me, and the Renault Twingo? Well, those days might be numbered. Manufacturers are singing the same tune. They simply can't churn out these little cars for mass markets and turn a profit, all thanks to those pesky EU rules. As EU regulations tighten their grip, inching ever closer to the ultimate goal of banning new internal combustion engine or ICE vehicles by 2035, the wheels of change are turning. But amidst the push for a greener future, there's a group of European car buyers who find themselves left behind at the starting line. At the bottom end of the market, affordability is the name of the game, yet local manufacturers have struggled to keep pace with the changing landscape, leaving these buyers stranded without viable options. The Hongguang Mini is the popular choice made in China through a joint venture between automotive giants General Motors of the US, China's SAIC, and Wuling. Hope was on the horizon as whispers of a Europeanized version of the Hongguang Mini circulated, offering a glimmer of hope for those craving an affordable yet eco-friendly ride. But those plans seem to have hit a roadblock, leaving many wondering if they'll ever get their hands on this budget-friendly gem. As the countdown to 2035 continues, it's clear that the path to fossil fuel-free futures is paved with challenges. For now, European car buyers at the bottom of the market remain in limbo, waiting for a solution to emerge from the fog of uncertainty. Will the Hongguang Mini or similar offerings come to their rescue? Only time will tell. BYD is making waves yet again, this time with the announcement of its latest creation, the Seagull. Offering an impressive range of either 190 or 252 miles, this sleek newcomer has got tongues wagging. The company's ambitions in the European market are soaring to new heights. Just take a look at BYD's recent lineup unveilings. Earlier this month, they pulled the curtain back on the Dolphin compact hatchback, priced at a competitive $33,000 after tax. But that's not all. They've also rolled out the Seal midsize sedan, the Atto 3 compact SUV, the Han large sedan, and the Tang large SUV. Each one a testament to BYD's commitment to innovation and excellence. But while high-end models may steal the spotlight, buyers at the lower end of the market have been left yearning for more. Small and expensive EVs are the unsung heroes of urban mobility. These vehicles, devoid of long-range pretensions, focus on what electric power does best: seamless commuting, stress-free shopping trips, and hassle-free school runs. According to Steve Young, managing director of the British-based automotive retailing consultancy ICDP, Europe is poised to feel the first ripples of Chinese automakers' exports. And with the US Inflation Recovery Act potentially throwing a wrench into sales plans across the pond, all eyes are on Europe as the next frontier for electric vehicle innovation. With charging primarily taking place at home, the need for expensive charging networks is practically eliminated. And thanks to their smaller batteries, the CO2 advantages are even more pronounced. The best part? These vehicles require no subsidy to make them accessible to the masses. As we wrap up our exploration of BYD's electrifying journey into the European market, one thing is abundantly clear. The future of mobility is evolving faster than ever before. With competition in the Chinese market heating up and local manufacturers eyeing new export opportunities, the stage is set for an electrifying showdown. So, what's next for the European edition of the Seagull? Will it stay true to its roots with a sleek design and zippy performance, or will it surprise us with some game-changing new features? Only time will tell, but one thing's for sure. BYD's Seagull is primed and ready to make waves in the European EV market. If you've enjoyed tagging along in this electrifying journey, don't forget to hit that like button, leave a comment sharing your thoughts, and subscribe for more exciting updates from the world of electric vehicles.